That's too big, Archie. It's too big of a rock. You can only do so much. No. So welcome back everyone, Mike here. I am out here working on this Versetta Stone on the new building. It's coming out really nice. And now I need to rip some pieces down. I took your guys' advice. I'm going to use a small angle grinder, and I bought a little diamond blade for it. I'll show you that here in just a sec. So this is what the back of one of those panels looks like. I cut two of them last night. It wasn't too bad. The first time I laid it out with just a chalk line, but when I was running that grinder, the chalk line was disappearing pretty quickly. So I just mark it out with a Sharpie, real nice and dark. And you know, you may have to take a little break here and there and make sure that your line is still visible. But this stone, I don't know how to describe it. It's not perfect, but that's actually a good thing. And what I mean is, I've noticed like the tabs on top, they're not the same height off the panel on every one. They're just a little bit imperfect. But I think that's kind of what they were shooting for when they made this stuff, because it's supposed to look natural. And I'll give you a closer look at what I have up on the building so far. You know, some of the cracks or you know, where the joints are a little bit wider on some than the other, and it's just the way it is, but it looks fantastic. So I don't know if they planned it that way or not. If they did, it's a home run. Now before I cut it, I'm going to show you my dust deflection system. You notice I didn't say dust collection because this way does anything but collect it, but it does blow it away from me. All right, I got my trusty Stihl BR800 Backpack Blower here. And what I do, I'm going to fire this thing up and just let it idle, okay? I'll stand on that side of it over there, and it really helps to blow the dust away from me. Here's my DeWalt grinder. That's a 4.5-inch diamond blade. Like I said, it cost 20 bucks. Not too bad. All right, I got the blower on. And I know you can't tell, but it moves a lot of air pretty quick, just sitting here like this. probably see, I can get all the way through it in some places, but these stones are different thicknesses, so some places I can't. So I'm going to follow this line here, mark this up, and I'll cut it the rest of the way through. All right, since this is one of those universal corners, I'm going to cut this right here. I'll use this piece here next to the door, this end over here on the other side, and then I'll fill in between. But if you look at that cut with that little grinder, not too bad. I mean, for freehanding it, not too shabby. Most of this right here will get hidden underneath that piece of trim. So I'm going to make sure this fits up in there. And once I get it in there, it's not going anywhere, but I'll probably pull it back out and put some construction adhesive behind it just to keep it from wiggling around. Oh, that's going to be a good fit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right there. Look at that. That's beautiful. Boy, I wish I didn't have to take that back out again. Nice and tight. But I better. Well, I found some liquid nails in the garage. Probably be all right. I mean, really, I'm just trying to keep it from moving around. It's not going anywhere. It can't get out. Now, see if I can get this back in there without getting that all over me, which I already did. Oh, that's perfect. That's just perfect. All right, I got this side done. All that's left to do is rip one more of those universal corners. It's right there. And I'll finish up that side, but I think it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. I know when I do the bar inside, I'll probably do it so I don't have to rip any pieces down. It's kind of time consuming, but it's amazing how quick you can get better at something. You know, the first couple cuts I made last night were a little bit squirrely, but after 3 or 4 freehanding them, they're coming out really nice. But this is going to look real good with the concrete poured in here. We're going to do a... I forget what he called it, rolled slate, I think it is. Yeah, it's going to be colored and have a little bit of texture to it. It should look really nice. Well, there you have it. It's all done. I think it looks pretty nice. It's one of those things where, you know, when you're installing it, you're looking at every piece and you're measuring everything and you're paying a lot of attention to it. But once it's done, you really don't look at it again. I mean, you'll see it and it looks nice. It just kind of sets things off. But I'm looking forward to using this inside the building as well. Next up, I need to clean up this mess here. So what do you think?
I think it looks good. Looks great. And actually, from a distance, like from when I'm coming out of the house over, I'm like, wow. It would be nice if we could have, you know, put it all around.
That'd be probably $10,000, more than that, probably $10,000.
Look at my dog here. This is...
What are you doing, Archie?
He's always, look, oh, I found a rock. Oh boy. He's always in a good mood and everything's a good idea. Yeah, what do you got? Okay, so he's going to, oh boy. You know what? I bought Kong dog toys. Have you heard of Kong dog toys?
Supposed to be indestructible.
Supposed to be indestructible. I've heard from everybody, buy those Kong, even at the store. I'm at Agway. They're like, oh, these are the ones you want. They won't chew them apart.
How long did it last?
Well, the one you chewed apart today lasted a couple hours. The one you chewed apart yesterday lasted a week. But look at him. Look at this. And he does not drink caffeine. That is just pure excitement right there.
Bundle of energy, that one.
Archie, what do you got? What do you got? Get him. Get him, Roo. Get him, Roo. Get him, Roo. Roo has not played with Archie like ever.
All right, I'm going to clean up this mess here.
Okay.
And then maybe bring a little bit of fill in here because tomorrow is like 100% chance of rain.
Is that right?
I'm calling for like an inch of rain tomorrow.
Really?
Yes.
Gee whiz. I'm ready.
It may be snow.
Don't say that, May. Archie. Hey, come on. Look. I think while you're going to be cleaning all this up, just cruise on into the house and keep cleaning.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get that far tonight.
You can try. Try really hard.
But yeah, I think the Versetta looks really nice.
It does.
I mentioned earlier what I'll do when we do the bar in there. I'm going to make sure that I don't have to make any of those rip cuts. I did it with the grinder. It worked fine, but just kind of time consuming, pretty dusty. I used the leaf blower to blow it away from me as I was doing it. But I think that stuff looks great. It
does. And it looks great from, I mean, you can see it right here, but when you're coming from a distance across the driveway, it's very eye-catching.
And what I mentioned, when the concrete's poured, you're going to do like that rolled slate or whatever. It'll be a good match for that.
Oh, right.
Building and all that. It'll look really nice.
Can they add color to it?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Then we wouldn't even need a floor.
Well, that's what's happening in the game room.
But I thought we were going to put a linoleum or not.
Like that fake wood.
Yeah, what's that called?
No, it's going to be the game.
Laminate.
No, once the floor's poured, the floor's done.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, because it's that. You might want to edit that out.
Don't move. So they're going to see this video tomorrow, but you're getting ready to do a live on your channel.
Yeah. I want to wish all the women out there happy Mother's Day. It's an honor, a day that we should honor all the women that are mothers and important roles in our life. You know what they say, if you want to see what a woman can do, step out of the way. So happy Mother's Day. If you like these videos, click the like.
It's not over yet. This video is not over yet, Melissa.
Okie dokie. Cut. Okay, well then I'm just going to take the dogs in and let you finish.
All right. right, it's just starting to come together right now. Did you ever do that? You're working on something and it doesn't seem like you're really getting anything done, then all of a sudden it just kind of switches and goes into your favor? Well, that just happened there a few minutes ago. What I was doing, I'm mixing this shale right here, and it's wet and damp. It's big stuff down to fines, but it compacts pretty well. But I was bringing some of that in here, and then I was mixing it with some of the dry stuff that I had piled up over there, and just kind of keep running it back and forth. It helps to compact it. And then over here, I'm using the 2A limestone right up against the building because I have that foam board insulation down in there. The next step, though, I'm going to have to get that plate compactor out here before I get too much fill in here. I'll start on that tomorrow morning and just hammer it with that thing, do some hand raking, and then put another lift in here. But I want to make sure it's good and hard. But it's starting to come along. It is. It's going to look nice out here. It's going to look real nice. But anyway, I think that's it for today's video. The next one, you probably see the old Harbor Freight plate compactor out here beating us to death here. That's the plan. But anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.